and welcome to your favorite cricket show, Turning Point. I am your host, Rika Roy. The format changes from red cherry to white ball. One will expect fortune to favour the brave once again. England and India are the top two T20 teams in the world. The visitors will try to test India's home dominance. Both teams will also be playing for glory. This will also be the audition for the World T20 coming up later this year. We shall look ahead to the series with fans and experts. A little earlier today, Virat Kohli had a press conference and he was asked whether England or India, which team is favourite going into the series and for the World Cup. Listen in to what the Indian captain had to say.
I actually think it's England who will be the team to beat. They are the number one side in the world, and the prime focus will be on them in this World Cup. All the other teams will be wary of the strengths that they bring onto the park, and yeah, every other team would agree with what I say. It's England who are the favourites, and that will not change regardless of how they think.
We are very fortunate to have a full strength squad here, but it's actually very rarely that we have that opportunity. Certainly with one eye on the World Cup in 7 months' time, it is an opportunity to try and replicate teams and roles within the side that we might need to iron out before we get to the World Cup. And given that it's our only opportunity between now and then to get the full squad together due to the demands of the schedule, I think it's a really good opportunity to do that.
Time for me to get my guests into the show. I'm joined at this hour by former Indian cricketer Yajurvendra Singh. Seth Bennett, BBC's reporter, also joins us. I'm also joined by Indian fans Naresh Mansukhani and Diya Kakkar. Coming to you first, Yajurvendra, do you think that the Englishmen will be able to test India's skills in T20 format? They weren't able to in the test series, but what about the T20s?
I think whatever Virat Kohli says is not correct. I think India is the favourite, especially the way they played the Test series. And on that wicket, you know, in Ahmedabad, it's a tricky wicket. It's a newly laid wicket. Most of the Indian batsmen and the bowlers are now familiar with it. There's a lot of new people in the England squad. They may be not the number one side in the world at present, but I don't think they would go favourites in the T20 series at present.
Seth, do you think that Virat is underplaying it? He doesn't want the English to even feel that they can be anyway inferior to the Indian cricket team?
I don't think even Virat believed what he was saying at that point. India hosting a World Cup on home soil right after an IPL. Are you kidding me? They are, without doubt, the number one side to look out for. They will be the heaviest favourites in India, and they're going to be the heaviest favourites across the rest of the globe as well. And they're favourites in this series for me. England are a very good T20 side, but you've got to fancy India in home conditions on what could be quite tricky pitches.